This is a toy spot on Marvel Legends MODOK series, Spider-Woman. This Spider-Woman is the variant. If I just pan down here, get a good shot. This was the original. This was the original Spider-Woman in the wave, and then of course there was a variant in this wave. And I'll just pan back, and there she is right there. If we get a look at the packaging, it comes with a comic, like Marvel Legends always do. In this case, you get the Spider-Woman #1, which was 35 cents back then. The first spectacular issue, I think you can see in the back there. And then, of course, comes with a part of MODOK. In this case, it comes with his quite sexy head there. And then, of course, like I was mentioning, there's the original Spider-Woman. On the back, we get the tech specs of Spider-Woman, as well as just a brief description about her. And if I can zoom back here, and there we go. If we can zoom back, the other characters in the wave are Beta Ray Bill. You've got Spider-Woman. You've got Captain Marvel with two variants. There was I shouldn't say two variants. It was one single variant of him, and then there was Moon Knight with another variant. There was the Thor Buster Iron Man, which maybe give you guys a better look here. There's a Thor Buster Iron Man, which also came with the Destroyer repaint. And then there was Wasp, which actually gave you two repaints, which is surprising for Wasp. I never thought Wasp was that popular of a character to warrant two variants, but a very beefy Marvel Legends wave for how many variants you get in this set. Normally you only get like one or two variants of characters, but it seemed like every character in this wave had a variant except for Beta Ray Bill. But what we'll do is we'll open Spider-Woman up here, and we will have a look at the figure. So here's Spider-Woman. If we have a look at the accessories that she comes with a stand clip. And then the idea with the clip is that the card that she comes in also serves as a backdrop, and then it of course sits in the peg here, and then she can stand in front of it. Also includes MODOK's head, which I suppose if you don't get the other pieces of MODOK, you basically just have MODOK's head, and I won't get the other characters in this wave, so I've essentially just got MODOK's head. If we have a look at Spider-Woman, I prefer this Spider-Woman over the original Spider-Woman figure. I like this paint scheme instead. Of course, for those who followed the invasion angle on Marvel Comics, of course, Spider-Woman plays a predominant role in that series. So I just thought it was fitting to kind of do a review on her. The figure itself isn't too bad. There's some gripes I have with the figure. One of them is that I don't like the lower waist area of the figure. I know it's pretty clear you can see what side is her ass and then what side isn't her ass, but I don't know, it looks weird on the figure. Unfortunately, the females in the Marvel Legends always came across like you could see the joints on the figure itself. It doesn't look like it's a fluent figure from head to toe. It just kind of looks like, you got her torso, then you can see her waist, then you can see where her legs start. The arms aren't too bad. They're a little flimsy on mine. I'm not a big fan of the hands. I find the hands look, first of all, way too large for the figure. Also, they've decided to put open hands on both both hands, on both of her hands, so as a result, they just look too large for the figure. I would have liked if they were a little bit smaller. And then of course you've got the symbol here. I've got a little bit of paint that's come off mine, unfortunately. But another issue with at least the women side of Marvel Legends was the fact that because of the way they're jointed, they don't stand all that well. Their legs are very bow-legged, I guess. There is, on the back of the figure, however, there is a peg hole. You can get the mountable stands that peg into the back, so you can actually have her standing. They didn't include it with this figure, and they didn't actually include those stands with a lot of the figures, I think until later on in the series. But it's not a bad figure. I don't think I'd suggest it. It's alright if you like the Spider-Man figures, but I mean, I would almost just say pass on her, even though she has a nice paint scheme. But there you have a toy spot on Marvel Legends Spider-Woman variant, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.